What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jakayla A, and I'm back again with another video. Today I'm doing this really bomb freestyle on a client, and as you can see, I'm just starting off by pushing back the cuticle. I've already cut the nail if I needed to, filed them if I needed to, and I'm just pushing them back to prepare them for getting etched up with the sanding band here. This sanding band is a coarse one. Right now I'm using fine ones. I'm not having any problems with the fine ones versus the coarse ones, and I know it's just more gentle on the client. Sometimes people say that you're not even etching the nail up enough if you're using the fine one, but I'm using the fine one now and it's working just fine. Alright, so I had fit all the tips and it was a no cut. I don't think that this client got any length took off. These tips are fairly short. I really want some longer square tips. Like, I want the ones that they use at the shops where I am. Like, they use some really long tips. I cannot find them. The best I could do is find easy coffin tips, and you can make that, you can make it from a stiletto to a coffin, but I want some long square tips, but I gotta keep searching for them. So here I am. I done fit the tips. I done glued them on. I took a straight edge clipper and I cut the coffin shape, and now I'm just perfecting the shape and seeing what size needs to be brought in more. You want to make sure that when you're doing a coffin, you do the same action equally on each side. So if you do 4 or 5 strokes on one side of the file, you want to do it on the other side, because it will end up lopsided and your shape will change. So you want to continuously look at it. And I'm very heavy-handed. I tell y'all all the time, I tend to get foul happy. I do not know why, but you want to just be very careful about that. Here I am using primer. I use Young Nails Protein Bond. I love this primer. And I have my dapping dish back there that came from Glitter Planet. I do believe it's 2.5 ounces or 3 ounce. It's a very deep, very big glass dapping dish. I'm just doing 2 layers of this protein bond as well. Sometimes I forget and only do 1, but for the best result, you definitely want to go ahead and do 2. Now, when I'm doing a freestyle, the only thing I ask the client is what color they want. Some clients like to butt in and they like to feel like they're doing the freestyle with you, and they do a little bit too much. At that point, it's not even a freestyle. It's just you coming in and saying what you want. But all this client did was give the color, and the length. The length too. I let them pick their length. Everybody cannot wear a long nail in a perfect world. everybody will get a very long nail or like a double tip nail, and that would just be a dream to me. But a lot of my clients are everyday women, new mothers, nurses, just a lot of people that can't handle a nail as long as the ones I wear. So I don't do a lot of these nails. So I was really happy to do a nail on the longer side for this freestyle. So she asked for red, and it was really a freestyle. She did not have too much to say. She didn't butt in too much. She just let me do my thing. The white that I'm using, I do believe that it is from the local nail supply store. I don't know if it even has a brand name, but there's a local nail supply store that I really like, and I do believe that that's their brand of white. The red I'm using is Meraki Nails. The monomer I'm using is, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's Young Nails. I think at the time it's Young Nails. Right now I'm using Glam and Glitz, but I think at the time I did this video, which was some time ago, it was Young Nails. Y'all see that mason jar? That is my Mia Secret pink, not the cover, just a regular pink. That's what I cap with. I also incorporate some glitter and some polish, some gel polish into this design. My gel polish is always D&D, because that's just what conveniently is readily available to me. So all the nail supply stores always have D&D. I really want to get into Valentino gels. I really just want to get into some other gels in general. Madam Glam gels, I don't know if I'm ready for $20 gels yet, but I really want to get into a different formula of gel. I'm not really in love with D&D gels, but they got the job done in this set. And if I do come with a cover color, I do believe it was Young Nails Earth. If it wasn't Young Nails Earth, it was Young Nails Pink. It was one of the two, but I do believe it was Young Nails Earth. Y'all know I've said this before. Young Nails has my favorite acrylic formula, my favorite powder products. Like, in a perfect world, I will only use Young Nail powder products. I really just love the whole company. But yeah, here I am just figuring it out. When I'm doing a freestyle, I do not know necessarily what I'm doing. And as y'all can see, this Meraki Nails red is so pigmented. Like, it stained the whole monomer, which is actually a good thing to me. It was very smooth to apply. It was very smooth to go on. The color was very saturated. It's a lot of pigment in this monomer. Every time I wipe just a little bit off, it looks like it's so much, but it's just because it is so pigmented. I really am not even picking up that much product, but there is so much pigment in this product. So would recommend, for sure would recommend. Some of the colors are hit and miss, but this red would definitely recommend. All right, y'all. So I have finished the acrylic application. I finished the finish file, and now we at the bling application. Almost all of my bling I get off of Amazon. I do not use genuine Swarovski crystals on my clients because my price list is just not reflect using Swarovski crystals. That's something that I keep to only my nails because that is a very expensive thing to do, to only use Swarovski crystals. And when you're doing bling, that's very expensive to do. It's levels to this. So Amazon has a lot of really cute stuff, and AliExpress takes forever to ship, but they got some really cute stuff. And I also recommend YouTuber Natalie Carmona's site, getnail32.com. She has really cute bling as well, but honestly you could just find it on Amazon. My bling adhesive is always Zule. Always, always, always. You will have a very hard time if you use this properly. You can have a very hard time getting it off. So you don't even want to go too hard with this because it is just that good. This bling adhesive is really, really good. It's better than those gel pots. If I'm doing the big pieces, I will use those gel pots, but this is really the best bling glue that I ever did. I was really, really in love with this set too. Red is not my color. I'm not a red type of girl, but the client loved this set and it really came together. I was even like, wow, this is really cute. We had the butterflies encapsulated, it had glitter, it had bling, it had a lot of different things going on, but these are the type of nails that I love to do. They're the type of nails that I love to see on social media, and I was really, really pleased with how this came together.